Lieutenant General A. Arun. I request Dr. R.M. Chitnis, Honorable Vice Chancellor, to join him. Dr. Tapan Panda, Pro Vice Chancellor, to please join him.
Can we have a huge round of applause for Lieutenant General A. Arun? Now I shall invite all the awardees for the annual Ride Innovation Awards at the dais. Can we please have Ms. Tracy Cardos, Director, Education, Square Panda, Mumbai; Mr. Pratik Ojha, Founder, Delberto Ecom Private Limited, Noida; Mr. Ravi Kumar, CEO, Urcello.com, Pune; Ms. Sneh Nigam, Founder and CEO of Mind Cafe, Bhopal; Dr. Sublalita CN, Founder Director, First Language Technologies, Chennai; Dr. Gaudish B, Professor, Electronics and Communication Engineering Department, IIT Roorkee. Can we have a huge round of applause for all these dignitaries, the awardees for Annual Ride Innovation Awards? Ladies and gentlemen, award is an appreciation for all the hard work and patience that an individual puts into his dream. It is something, a recognition of the fact that the person has given wings to his imagination and turned it into reality. Today, we are indeed in a very special moment wherein we shall confer the Annual Ride Innovation Awards. The awards shall be conferred at the august hands of Honorable Lieutenant General A. Arun. May I please request Ms. Tracy Cardos, Director, Education, Square Panda, Mumbai, to please take the seat. Square Panda India is an EdTech innovation of quality ECCE and educator empowerment programs in India. They have put in years of research in early childhood learning. Their curriculum is designed by in-house team of more than 100 experts, including researchers, school administration, educator, and teacher trainers. Square Panda is dedicated to helping children worldwide across skill set and socioeconomic backgrounds to learn and to read, write, and communicate with an adaptive platform that creates a joyful learning experience based on innovative teaching. May I please request Lieutenant Arun sir to kindly confer the award to Ms. Tracy Cardos. Lieutenant General A. Arun, and of course, Honorable Vice Chancellor, Dr. R.M. Chitnis, sir, is conferring the award to Ms. Tracy Cardos, Director, Education, Square Panda, Mumbai. Can we have a huge round of applause for Ms. Tracy Cardos? please request Ms. Tracy Cardos to kindly address the gathering.
Well, good morning, everybody. On behalf of Square Panda US and Square Panda India, thank you, MIT World Peace University and RIDE for the honor of this privilege. It is no coincidence that these four words, research, innovation, design, and entrepreneurship, are the pillars of what Square Panda stands for. We started off as an early literacy company in the year 2013. And over the past 9 years, the journey has been of rediscovering ourselves, looking at what kind of solutions we can build to take education to the masses. And after 9 years of astounding journey, we not only look at the ECC space, but we also look at taking very economical solutions to the entire K-12 spectrum. So right from transforming Anganwadis, we're also looking at transforming the higher education space in India. So our core products, which also have a technological outframe, looks at addressing needs of educator engagement, educator empowerment, as well as involving all stakeholders in the education process, be it parents, be it community. So our approach is taking an entire 360 degrees outlook to education and see how we can strengthen every stakeholder to contribute and be an essential part of the learner's journey. So this in a nutshell is what Square Panda is all about. We continue raising our brackets higher. We continue leveraging technology to take the most bare necessity solutions like, OMR readers to scan progress cards, applying data analytics to get insightful knowledge on learning, and also measuring the efficacy of our solution. So once again, thank you everybody for this honor. We feel really humbled. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much. May I please request Pro Vice Chancellor Dr. Tapan Panda to kindly address the gathering and give a brief idea about what the award is all about.
Come here. It's fine. You can take your place. Thank you. Good morning to all of you. I'll be talking about the process that we have followed and who are the members who decided these awards, because today is the last day of the award and we have been giving awards over last 4 days. So the whole idea of giving two types of awards, Young Innovators Awards, where we have scientists from different schools, as well as Young Startup Awards. So the two category of awards. Dr. Ganesh and me, we started working on these 2 awards almost 15 days before, and we invited nominations. We got around 55 nominations on different categories. I'll come to the categories later. And then we created a jury. Jury consisted of a professor, the Dean Innovation of IIT Delhi, consisted of the Dean Research of IIT Roorkee, Director of IIT Badri, 2 IIM professors, Mr. Kirtibhushan Pradhan, who is a health mentor in the health tech space, Kriti Prashanna Mishra, who is actually a mentor in the social innovation space. So 6, 7 of us came together to take up these presentations. And the metrics that we created to decide how to announce these awards. One of these, of course, the innovative business model that they have built. The second part is the likely impact of these businesses. And the third part is the kind of imprint and insights that it leaves with the people there. Basically, these awards are there to recognize the kind of work that they have done in different industries. Also present them as role models to our students to get inspired. So we had a variety of companies which have been nominated for this part. Like on the very first day, second day of the event, we awarded the scientist who has done excellent work in the smart grid in India. His NIT Jaipur director who was awarded here. We looked into various space. For example, we had companies in the health tech space, which are awarded yesterday. We have companies which are into edutech space. We have companies which have done a lot of social innovations. We have also identified scientists who have done grassroots work. Yesterday, we awarded somebody who has done 100,000 cataract surgeries in the rural areas by creating a new kind of a lens which is cheaper compared to the current lenses which people cannot afford there. Today also we have quite a celebrated set of awardees on dais there. We have somebody who works in the area of first language and natural language processing. We have a faculty member from IIT who is being nominated for one more award. We have somebody who has created one of the apps which is basically for the mental health space, the Mind Cafe app. She'll be joining after some period of time. And we have also somebody who works on the tech space by using artificial intelligence. Pratik is present here who does that. So we have looked into various domains of selecting startups. Some of them are in the tech space, some of them are in the health tech space, some of them in the social technology space. So across categories we have done that. What we intend to do with them is some of our students who are interested for entrepreneurship to be the mentees with them, work with them as we move ahead to work with these celebrated startups, those whom we are awarding today. And in the latter part of time, my professors to work with them so that we can write their stories, the case studies, how they have evolved, what they have done. So next year when we come back for the Write 2, at that time we have signed up with Pearson so that we can bring out a compendium of all the 55 people whom is considered for these awards, and particularly the 20 people whom we have awarded over the last 4 or 5 days, so that this becomes a process of documentation and this award goes everywhere, so that next year also we identified those people who are unconventional, who have broken the chosen path and gone to a newer path to solve social problems and the problems in our society. So basically we looked at what kind of problems they are solving and how much of value add they have done in their startups. On the basis of that, we have started awarding people there. And that's all I wanted to brief to our chief guest, that the committee which decided about these awards and what kind of companies have come, how many nominations got, and finally, these are the celebrated people whom we are awarding today. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Now I shall request Mr. Pratik Ojha, founder, Delberto Ecom Private Limited, Noida, to kindly take the chair. Citation of honor presented to Mr. Pratik Ojha, founder, Delberto Ecom Private Limited, Noida. Delberto specializes in manufacturer, importer, facilitator, e-commerce, online business, and trading business. It was founded in the year 2016. It also has the options to design their website with different scripts as well as designs. An existing entrepreneur does not keep any product inside of the stock. With Delberto products, it happens to send directly by wholesalers to customers as well as ready-to-make sales in just a few hours. On behalf of the Innovation Hub of MITWPU University, Pune, it gives us immense pleasure and makes us proud to present you with a citation of honor, the Right Startup of the Year Award 2022, as a token of appreciation on the occasion of Right 2022. Can we have a huge round of applause for Mr. Pratik Ojha, who has been joined by his better half, Mrs. Pragya Singh. Now I shall request Honorable Lieutenant General A. Arun to confer the award to Mr. Pratik Ojha. Can we have a huge round of applause? It's indeed a very prestigious moment where the award is being conferred to Mr. Pratik Ojha by Lieutenant General A. Arun, Vice Chancellor, MITWPU University, Senior Director, CIAP, and Pro Vice Chancellor of MITWPU University. Ladies and gentlemen, it comprises of the citation of honor, of course, the trophy, memento, and a cash prize of rupees 51,000. Can we hear the applause even louder? May I please request, sir, to kindly address the gathering.
Thanks for the introduction of the Delberto. Namaste, my name is Pragya and I'm a co-founder of Delberto. It is great honor for Delberto to attend this award. Will not take much of your time, we'll just recapitulate it. Delberto is a SaaS-based application. It's not just an application, it's an opportunity for every aspiring entrepreneur, a homemaker who wants to be a breadwinner, a person who is looking for a passive income, a retired professional, and a person who is worried about being able to save some extra of their earnings to meet the retirement goals. Building wealth through passive income, it's a strategy. Then yes, here Delberto plays a fulcrum. Anyone who wants to be entrepreneur, anyone who wants to earn extra income, especially women, and an old cliche after wedlock and after having a baby, a woman's place is in the house. It's totally fallacy. Anyone can join Delberto and anyone can start earning in few seconds. And this can be done with zero investment and zero inventory. Yes, right, you have heard it correctly, with zero investment and zero inventory. By owning a social commerce platform in just 30 seconds, in less than 30 seconds, you can choose from over 1 lakh products to be listed with customized margin. Anyone can earn even as you pursue your primary job. Just a smartphone, all you need to start your business. Thanks MIT University for giving us this opportunity, for giving us such platform. Thanks a lot. You want to say something?
Thank you. Thanks Pragya, जो आपने Delberto के बारे में बताया. तो we started Delberto in 2016 and it's a collaborative commerce. तो हमने सबसे पहली चीज़ है कि thanks MITWPU University, जो आपने जो function किया, that is right, that is research, innovation, design and entrepreneurship. Delberto का पूरा मॉडल्स इन्हीं पे वर्कआउट करता है एंड वी आर प्रोवाइडिंग द प्लेटफॉर्म, SaaS बेस्ड प्लेटफॉर्म, जहाँ पे कोई भी बंदा अपना खुद का बिजनेस स्टार्ट कर सकता है विदाउट इन्वेस्टिंग अ सिंगल रुपीज़ और विदाउट एनी अफ्रेड. तो क्या होता है कि यहाँ पे बैठे सारे लोग अपना बिजनेस तो स्टार्ट करना चाहते हैं, लेकिन एक डर है कि अगर मैंने लॉस कर दिया तो क्या होगा, मेरे फादर क्या बोलेंगे कि इतना पढ़ लिख के फिर बिजनेस चलाओगे. तो स्टार्टअप कल्चर तो सब स्टार्ट करना चाहते हैं, बट प्रॉब्लम क्या है, प्रॉब्लम जो डर है, Delberto हेल्प करता है उस डर को ख़त्म करने के लिए. तो हमें इसको एनालाइज करना पड़ेगा. हमने देखा, ड्यूरिंग माई कॉलेज डेज वी वांट टू स्टार्ट कि हाँ हम लोग एक बिजनेस स्टार्ट करेंगे, वर्कआउट करेंगे. फैमिली जो है वो सपोर्ट नहीं करती है कि यू आर डूइंग योर MBA फ्रॉम IIM लखनऊ और उसके बाद तुम जॉब ना करके अपना बिजनेस स्टार्ट करोगे, स्टार्टअप करोगे, फेल हो जाएगा तो क्या करोगे, कैसे करोगे. देन Delberto ने देखा कि ये प्रॉब्लम्स तो हर स्टूडेंट्स का है, हर बंदा जिसको अपना स्टार्टअप वर्कआउट करना है वो एक डरता है. तो इस डर को ख़त्म करने के लिए हमने वर्कआउट किया है. तो मेरा एक मैसेज है सारे स्टूडेंट्स के लिए कि हनुमान बनो. हनुमान बनो का मतलब ये है कि आप अपने अंदर की ताकत को पहचानो, और उस ताकत को पहचानने के लिए हमने Delberto स्टार्ट किया है कि Delberto में हम उस ताकत को, आपके अंदर के उस ताकत को या आपके अंदर के उस एंटरप्रेन्योर को जगाते हैं और बताते हैं कि नहीं आप कर सकते हो और आपको करना ही है. तो दैट्स अबाउट Delberto. थैंक्स अ लॉट. थैंक्स MIT यूनिवर्सिटी. थैंक्स Panda सर. थैंक्स Panda सर. एंड थैंक्स एवरीवन. थैंक यू.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Congratulations to you. Now I shall request Mr. Ravi Kumar, CEO, Urcello.com, Pune, to kindly proceed towards the chair. Citation of honor presented to Mr. Ravi Kumar, CEO, Urcello.com, Pune. An alumni of Stanford Graduate School of Business SEED program and an engineering graduate from Army Institute of Technology, Pune, Ravi Kumar is an entrepreneur driven by purpose and passion for the defense community of India. Today, he is the founder and CEO of Urcello, a startup that is making life simpler for the soldiers. In his role as CEO, Ravi leads the development of the company's short and long-term strategy, keeping with the organization's vision and mission. On behalf of the Innovation Hub of MIT World Peace University, we indeed feel proud in presenting the RIDE Innovation Award 2022 to Mr. Ravi Kumar. May I please request Honorable Lieutenant General A. Arun, Vice Chancellor, MIT World Peace University, Pro Vice Chancellor, MIT World Peace University, and Senior Director of Center of Industry Academia Partnership to confer this honor to Mr. Ravi Kumar, CEO of Urcello.com, Pune. Can we have a huge round of applause for this great honor that is being bestowed upon Mr. Ravi Kumar? The honor comprises of trophy, memento, and a cash prize of Rs 51,000. Sir, may I please request you to kindly address the gathering?
Jai Hind दोस्तों. So firstly, deepest gratitude and a big thanks to MIT World Peace University for this recognition. I would like to dedicate this award none other than but our Indian Armed Forces and their family members. So those of you who don't know about Urcello, I'll just put in a context that we added 30 lakhs new flyers to Indian aviation industry, and so far we have flown 1 crore soldiers by air. And because of this contribution, along with employing veterans and war widows of Indian Armed Forces, we have been rewarded by Honorable Prime Minister this year's National Startup Award. Now, since many of you are here looking to start something, I have a small anecdote to share with you all. So there was a sage, and when he was doing his tapasya in the forest, he had a small pet with him, a rat. So what happened, a cat came in front of that, and he kept that rat in his lap to protect from the cat. But eventually he realized that cat is going to eat that particular rat, so he converted that rat into a cat. The next time a dog came, so he thought, let's convert this into a dog. And that's how again that particular pet of him got saved. What happened next? A lion came. So he converted that dog into a lion. Eventually what happened? That lion ate the sage. So what that rat was? It was your self-doubt. So don't let your self-doubt come when you start something. Because when we started Urcello from 2011 to 2014, we did not do any business. And so far also we are a bootstrap company, and we grew from nothing to almost 1,000 crores. So don't let your self-doubt come when you're starting something. This is the final message that I wanted to give to this forum. And once again, a big thanks to MIT World Peace University for this recognition. Thank you. Jai Hind.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much, and a heartiest congratulations to you. Now, may I please request Ms. Sneh Nigam, founder and CEO, Mind Cafe, Bhopal, to kindly proceed towards the chair. Citation of honor presented to Ms. Sneh Nigam, founder and CEO of Mind Cafe, Bhopal. Mind Cafe basically happens to be an existing digital platform where anyone qualified, capable of, or belonging to and willing to contribute towards making a current mentally sound society to connect to the audience and interact with them as well as offer them transformation programs that are going to belong to existing better life. The founder helps businesses to start, sustain, and scale, wishes to emerge as one of the most influential women in the fields of entrepreneurship and social impact. Mind Cafe gives access to mentor-moderated private discussion rooms dedicated to discussing and solving real-life problems. On behalf of the Innovation Hub of MITWPU University, Pune, it gives us immense pleasure and makes us proud to present you with Citation of Honor, the Right Startup of the Year Award 2022 as a token of appreciation on the occasion of RIDE 2022. Now may I please request Honorable Lieutenant General A. Arun, the Pro-Vice Chancellor of MITWPU University, the Vice Chancellor of MITWPU University, and Senior Director of Center of Industry-Academia Partnership to confer the award to Ms. Sneh Nigam, founder and CEO of Mind Cafe Bhopal. Can we have a huge round of applause for Ms. Sneh Nigam? Wherein she is being conferred with a citation of honor, a trophy, memento, and of course a cash prize of Rs 51,000. Let the applause be louder, my friends, for Ms. Sneh Nigam. May I please request ma'am to kindly address the gathering.
Hello everyone. Is everybody feeling hot? No worries, I have been in college and I have just passed out very recently, so I can understand. But please hear me out today. Firstly, I'll start by thanking MIT, Dr. Tapan, and especially Dr. Kirti Bhushan, my mentor. Without them, I would not have been able to come here and tell you all about the world's greatest idea. Okay, so RIDE, Research, Innovation, Design, and Entrepreneurship. How many of you are into research? Very few. Innovation? Design? Entrepreneurship? No one? Okay. So, for all of this, we have the brightest of minds here to create innovation, to research about new things, to do better designs. But who's there to take care of these bright minds? Happy to introduce you to Mind Cafe, where with our deepest beliefs, we think that mental health is the biggest problem of the hour. Mental health, we Indians have a big problem कि जब तक कुछ बहुत बड़ी परेशानी नहीं आ जाती, we don't try to focus on it, right? But Mind Cafe का concept है to create immunity against such anxiety and stress-related problems. So here we have brought in all kinds of mentors under one umbrella. Don't be scared by listening to the word psychologist here, okay? Because we have spiritual gurus, psychiatrists, neurologists, even life coaches, relationship coaches, career coaches, everyone under one umbrella to cater to all your problems. So we have transformational programs created by these big names, inculcated into a single platform. Other than this, बहुत लोगों को problem होती है for talking about their mental health. So we have our own private and safe social media where you can go anonymous and share your problems. This is what Mind Cafe is, and I would love to have all of yours feedback on it. So please log into www.mindcafe.app and tell me how you like it. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much, and a heartiest congratulations to you. Now, may I please request Dr. Subhalalita CN, Founder, Director, First Language Technologies, Chennai, to kindly proceed towards the chair. Citation of honor presented to Dr. Subhalalita CN. Dr. Subhalalita CN is a founder and director of First Language Technologies Private Limited, which was started in the year 2021. She is also working as an associate professor in the Department of Computing Technologies, SRM Institute of Science and Technology, Chennai, Tamil Nadu since 2015. Dr. Subhalalita started her first language company with a vision of leveraging NLP technology to MSMEs at an affordable cost and also to build more Indian language-based applications which are low-resourced. She is an NVIDIA DLI University brand ambassador for NLP. She is very much passionate about giving technical talks and has delivered more than 30 technical invited talks and hands-on workshop sessions and conferences hosted in academic institutes across India and other countries. She also runs a YouTube channel which focuses on machine learning and natural language processing. On behalf of the Innovation Hub of MIT World Peace University, we indeed feel proud in presenting this award to you. May I please request Honorable Lieutenant General A. Arun, Vice Chancellor, MIT World Peace University, Pro-Vice Chancellors, MIT World Peace University, and Senior Director, Center for Industry-Academia Partnership, to confer the award of the RIDE Innovation Awards to Ms. Dr. Subhalalita CN, Founder, Director, First Language Technologies, Chennai. May we have a huge round of applause for Dr. Subhalalita CN. It's indeed a moment of pride for all of us. May I now please request ma'am to kindly address the gathering.
A very good morning to one and all present here. Thank you so much, MITPD World Peace University, for this great honor and this recognition. I would like to start, give a few words. Like, I don't like giving a piece of advice and all that. So I'm both an associate professor and a founder. So just a piece of suggestions to all the students. So what we actually did was I started my career as a researcher, and then towards my primary passion for teaching. So I took up teaching, and that's when we understood many research problems were there in natural language processing arena, technology arena. So this is a subdomain of primarily natural language processing, that is NLP, famously called as, is a subdomain of artificial intelligence. So there were so many problems around, like India being a multilingual nation. So there are so many languages which are under-resourced, low-resourced. So they don't have training data to build some useful applications. Of course, we see Google and Facebook coming up with many applications which are not meant for the end users. So they're not affordable. And there were some disadvantages here and there, like we use WhatsApp, and we like using it in our mother tongue. So there were many research problems we were actually targeting. So to cite a simple example, you can't translate using Google your idioms and phrases in your mother tongue. For instance, like if you translate old men kick the bucket, in your mother tongue, so it will give you a funny answer, the Google Translate. So these kind of day-to-day problems we addressed through my PhD research scholars. So we took up as a PhD research, and when we were actually doing these research, that's when thought like some societal problems could be also addressed. That's what we took up certain problems like LGBT community. So many would be knowing like what is LGBTQ community. So we also address like how much of offensive language is thrown on that community. So we quantified using transfer learning approaches recently for Tamil language. And so we have also touched a few Indian languages like, though I know only Tamil and English. So I have, through NLP, I have been, we have been, so I is the wrong word. So we have been able to touch down south, Malayalam, Telugu, Tamil, and yeah, Bengali also we were able to do. Of course, Hindi, because in SRM, most of our students are from North India. So this is where we're actually doing. So I was happily doing my research, and as an academician, I was very happy. And that's when also it struck that NLP technology is not affordable to MSMEs. So that's when the idea of like beginning my startup came up. So the first language technology came up during this COVID lockdown period. So we had so much of time and we didn't know like what to do. So I, along with my husband, started this company. So first language company is a SaaS-based software as a service. We provide NLP service. So mainly targeted for MSMEs, so to adapt NLP, Indian MSMEs basically. So because we deal almost all Indian languages through our APIs. So that's my story. So one single suggestion for the students, like don't follow the society. So whatever your mind and heart says, follow your passion. So then you won't know, like you can go to any heights without even knowing that you're reaching the heights. And thank you once again, MITWPU University. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much. And a heartiest congratulations to you. Now, may I please request Dr. Gaurish B., Professor, Electronics and Communication, Engineering Department, IIT Roorkee, to kindly be seated on the chair. Citation of honor presented to Dr. Gaurish B. He is a prolific academician in electronics and communication engineering at the highly coveted institution of IIT Roorkee. He has a keen inclination in waveguide and microstrip technology and also in efficient design methodology. He has several patents, publications, and awards to his name, along with a flourishing work experience at places like Cyprus Semiconductor, IIT Roorkee, and other Indian space agency like the Indian Space Research Organization. For his competency, discipline, and commitment to his work, he has also been awarded by the IETE, IEEE, and IDSA. He has numerous journal and conference publications along with 4 patents to his name. On behalf of the Innovation Hub of MITWPU University, it gives us immense pleasure and makes us proud to present you with a citation of honor, RIDE Young Scientist of the Year Award 2022, as a token of appreciation on the occasion of RIDE 2022. Can we have a huge round of applause? We are felicitating Dr. Gaurish B. at the august hands of Honorable Lieutenant General A. Arun, Honorable Vice Chancellor, MITWPU University, Honorable Pro Vice Chancellors, and Senior Director of Center of Industry Academia Partnership. Can we have a huge round of applause once again, my dear friends? It's indeed a matter of great honor for Dr. Gaurish P., Professor, Electronics and Communication, Engineering Department, IIT Roorkee. May I please request, sir, to kindly address the gathering.
I thank MIT Pune for recognizing the contribution that I have been doing, and I also thank my parent institute for nominating me for this award. I would like to give 2 suggestions which are my own experience. to young researchers and faculties at MIT Pune. So the first thing is research and teaching is not separate. Today's research will be tomorrow's teaching. So please focus on today's research problems. And the second advice is the progression should start with publication, followed by patents, and followed by products. So if you're a good teacher, you will automatically become a good researcher and a good entrepreneur. So with that, I thank MIT Pune for this recognition. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Heartiest congratulations to you. There are some moments that is always etched in our memory for our lifetime. And of course, this being such a moment, we just won't let it pass by. May I please request all the awardees and the noted dignitaries to kindly come forward for a group photograph. And I'm sure this is such a memory and this is such a moment that we are indeed lucky and proud to witness. And I think it'll be very unfair if we don't have another huge round of applause for all the awardees, Ms. Tracy Cardos, Mr. Pratik Ojha, Mr. Ravi Kumar, Ms. Sneh Nigam, Dr. Shubhlalita CN, and Dr. Gaurish B. May I please request Honorable Pro Vice Chancellor Dr. Tapan Panda to make an important announcement.
May I request Mr. Aviral Chobe present here to join us on dais, please? Please come.
May I please request Dr. Prasad Khandekar, sir, to kindly come to the dais for a group photograph. Can we have a huge round of applause for all the noted dignitaries and the awardees? We are indeed witnessing a historic moment at the stage of RITE 2022. Thank you so much. In all the previous days, all the previous 4 days of RITE 2022, we had very interesting panel discussions. These discussions, in fact, enlightened our minds in more than one ways, wherein we got to understand the nitty-gritties of what actually goes behind innovation, design, and of course, research. May I please request my technical team to relay the panel discussion video of the MITWPU faculty entrepreneurs. Over to my technical team.
On the topic of startup ecosystem in education sector, what are the opportunities and challenges?
Industries are looking at some point they become saturated with their own R&D. We used to call it as they may need to outsource the so-called creativity, also identifying those opportunities. And with this idea, companies float hackathons. While students who may not have great commitment for the project, they will participate in hackathons, come out with ideas which are phenomenally potential to be harnessed later. As students, they may not have all the so-called infrastructure, funding, but industries have that. What they don't have is the nascent brain, which can connect dots and bring new thoughts synthesis on table. And I think that's the greatest advantage what higher education can bring. For having learned the technology, the principles, the students can actually look at proof of concept and moving towards minimum viable products. This can be a great startup trigger for startups.
In a startup, what you do is not important. What you should not do is more important. Young entrepreneurs driven by passion sometimes make wrong business decision. So you as a mentor, professors as a mentor are there to handhold and tell them what not to do. So out of the 10, if you see startups and you look at an university-based startup system in the US, I think 8 are successful. But outside, out of the 10, only 3 are successful. So the credit for these 5 businesses to succeed in a higher education space comes from the professors who are there to mentor. I think the university higher education ecosystem is more robust in terms of giving an identity, in giving a place, giving access to market and assurance to the investor that their money is being protected. That is why I will put my money more on the university-based startup ecosystem than an independent ecosystem, though there are Atal Incubation Center and others, and there are angels who promote that part. But if you ask me where I would like to put my money, I'll definitely like to put money into a place where money is secured, people are stable, and there are people to guide them. That was my understanding of an ecosystem.
India has one of the largest publicly funded education system in the country, in the world. Second only to United States and China. But despite of this being the third largest publicly funded education system, only 27% are graduates in our country. And amongst the youths getting into the gross graduate enrollment ratio I'm talking about, basically, is only 27%, with being the third largest. So, and if you look at the urban-rural divide, so about close to about 26-27% students graduate in larger cities, and in smaller cities, it goes to as low as 8%. So the divide between urban and rural is huge. Now, if you're able to reach out to these rural students, it clearly defines the kind of opportunity available in this country. And that gives a seed of thought that the importance of EdTech and education through technology, the kind of opportunity it has and that offers to this country. So I think it's a great opportunity. It's a matter of building the ecosystem. It's a matter of taking this education to the rural country of our nation. And if you're able to do that, I think there is a huge opportunity.
To start any entrepreneur, you should have an idea. What if a professor is having idea? So can't he or she become an entrepreneur? And if he wants or she wants to become entrepreneur, we should come to the concept of train the trainers. Because as a professor, being in this particular field, I personally think that our education system is still divided into art, science, and commerce. But for an entrepreneur, all three should come together. And that's where a student, a professor, an academician needs handholding. So with this noble thought, I entered into this domain of entrepreneurship, where I myself treat as a student who is willing to learn something new, a new in which I am lagging. That is how to do the business. That's it.
See, for starting any startup, what is needed? You need idea. And then for implementation of idea, we need resources. So some skilled people, skilled team we need. And if you will see in MITWPU, we have huge, brilliant set of students available. Only we need to approach them, we need to guide them, mentor them properly. Then they will give you the prototype ready with you. So after the prototype is ready, then it is easy for you to test whether you can launch it in a market or not. So the initial task you can ask your students to do as a faculty, and then you can launch it in a market.
Thank you so much. Now with that, we come to an end of this session and we'll proceed towards the valedictory session. But my dear students, there are court tantra tests remaining, so you have to be seated throughout the valedictory session. But before handing over the dais to Dr. Gautam Bapat, MIT World Peace University, I shall request my technical team to relay the theme video clip of RIDE 2022. Over to my technical team.
A topic of special concern in today's fast-changing world of leadership is what traits encourage entrepreneurship. Entrepreneurship refers to initiating a venture, organizing the necessary resources, and assuming the associated risks and rewards. An entrepreneur recognizes a viable idea for a business, product, or service and carries it out by finding and assembling the necessary resources, money, people, machinery, location, to undertake the business venture. Entrepreneurial leaders display many of the same characteristics as other leaders, but some traits are particularly important for entrepreneurs. 4 characteristics considered highly important to entrepreneurial leaders are the following. First, vision and dissatisfaction with the present. Next, the ability to get people on board. Entrepreneurial leaders have to continually recruit others to join in, support, and add to the vision. Finally, persistence and execution. Entrepreneurial leaders are tenacious in the pursuit of the vision and take active steps in the here and now to bring the future to life.
A very good afternoon and welcome to each one of you for the valedictory session of RIDE 2022. I welcome all the innovators, all the entrepreneurs, and all the students, those who are now spirited enough at the end of, towards the end of this RIDE 2022 season. For the valedictory session, it is my great honor and privilege to invite on stage Honorable Vice Chancellor of MIT World Peace University, Dr. R.M. Chitnis, sir, the Chief Guest of Valedictory Session, Lieutenant General A. Arunji, CEO CIAP, Mr. Pravin Patilji, Mr. Aryan Yadav of Innovator Club of MIT World Peace University, Mr. Ashutosh Duggal, Electric Vehicles Business Head of Mahindra Rise Pune, Dr. Milind Pandey, Pro Vice Chancellor of MIT World Peace University, Pro Vice Chancellor of MITWPU, Dr. Tapan Pandaji, Dean of Faculty of Engineering, Dr. Prasad Khandekarji, Dr. Priyankar Upadhyayji. I invite all of them to kindly grace the stage by their presence.
I request all the committee members of Innovator Hub to please come and join the dais. Mr. Aryan Yadav can lead the team. All the students, representatives of Innovator Hub, please come and join fast.
My friends, it is indeed our honor and privilege that we have in this valedictory session with us Lieutenant General A. Arunji. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much for taking time out and coming all the way here to guide young innovators, young entrepreneurs of our country. First and foremost, I would like to request Honorable Vice Chancellor and Pro Vice Chancellors to join hands as we felicitate and welcome Lieutenant General A. Arunji. Please put your hands together and welcome with a big round of applause, my friends, Lieutenant General A. Arunji. It is really a proud moment for us that the person in the forefront of Indian Army is with us. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Thank you, dignitaries. And I now request my technical team to relay the introductory film of Lieutenant General A. Arunji.
My motivation, I was 13th ranked in the IIT entrance exam, 1-3. I left IIT Chennai and joined the National Defence Academy.
Please put your hands together and once again welcome Lieutenant General A. Arunji. And now he will address the gathering on leadership in startup entrepreneurs' views and insights.
Connected. Let them make it live.
It's there, sir. It's there. It's there.
Yeah? Okay, awesome. Okay, does this mic work? Can you hear me? But if you want to hear me, you have to keep quiet. You have to keep quiet. Otherwise, you can't hear me. Awesome. So since I need proof that you can hear me, let's all stand up for a second. Please rise. Fantastic. So one time with me, Jai Hind! There is no breakfast in Pune city. MIT, Jai Hind! Slightly better. Let's do it one last time for MITWPU. Jai Hind! Awesome. Sit down. Thank you. Okay. So, do you want me to stand here or do you want me to come inside? You have your answer. So what I will speak to you is just this. What you see on your screen, experiences. Now, typically, my hope and prayer is that all experiences are colored like this. So what's a good place to begin? So we can start always with a welcome. So it's very simple. Welcome to this conversation. I don't have a script and I do not know what I'm going to say next. So welcome. I have absolutely nothing new to share with you. Everything that I will speak, you already know. All of us know it. Your professors, your faculty, the people we recognized and awarded, everybody knows it. Yet, all of us need to be reminded about it. So, let's move further and see this subject is actually like life. You have a choice to choose what to do with the subject. You also have a choice of how to do with it. It's like the color of the clothes you're wearing. You have a choice. Please use it. Nobody told you this till now. The biggest success of an entrepreneur will come from your ability to smile. So the more you smile, the better person you become. The better person you become, the more successful you will become. That's the simple success or secret to success in life. Please remember, everything I say may be wrong. I could be completely wrong. This should be the essence of argument. As you stand up, please be prepared to accept that you could be wrong. That will give rise to argument, which will make your ideas robust. So, also believe that you may be right. That's how you have a two-way argument. How many people have seen this gentleman riding a cycle? Anybody? No? Okay. So this guy is a Spanish cyclist. Please look very carefully at the photograph. He has no left side, no left leg, no left hand. He rides with the Spanish national team. Awesome. So under normal circumstances, I would have come into you all and asked you, what do you see when you see this photograph? But since I don't have the luxury of asking you, let me ask you, what do you see in the photograph? You see that cyclist? There? There? What do you see? One emotion. Quickly, what do you see? One quality. You see happiness? Okay, what do you see, son? Not quitting. Don't give up. Determination. Awesome. You see happiness? Okay, sir?
Lot of energy.
You see a lot of energy. Fantastic, sir. No, I'll speak to you last. Power. You see power. Excitement. Okay. Enthusiasm. We'll take that. Josh. You see unity in that photograph? The question, sweetheart, what do you see when you see that photograph? Energy is being said. Please tell me something that's not being said. I'll wait for your turn.
Good to do the things that you want to achieve.
Courage, okay? You can have to say something new. I'll come back to you. Passion, okay, passion's great. Determination. Your time's running out. I'll come back to you and ask you another question during the session. Nobody gets away like this. So this is what normally people see. You can read it on your screen. There are so many things. Most important, if this is a session on entrepreneurship, if it's a session on innovation, if it's a session on startups, most important, do not give up. You will have failures. Everybody has failures. I might have been 13th rank in the IIT entrance. Please don't believe that I have not failed. Everybody fails. You know, failing is not a shame. What is a shame is not being able to get up and continue with your aim. That is a shame. So just don't give up. So sometime back, I had the luxury of speaking at an institute where we did a normal session on watch it.
And thank you.
Let me tell you something about our own country. I'm saying let me tell you because I'm not sure many of you all may know these statistics. These are official statistics, so I will read them out. 22 major languages, over 200 dialects, last recorded over 52,700 variants of these dialects, 12 major ethnic groups, 7 major religions, thousands of subsects, 68 socio-cultural groups. Do we need nation building? Yes. So you wanted experiences? That was my
This
first
is
slide.
as diverse as
You wanted
anybody can
experiences?
get.
Was that not
So
my
what
first
is
slide?
it that binds a nation? Is it the power of its industry? Is it the wealth that we are able to generate? Is it the medical facilities that we have? Is it the educational levels that we give our men? What is it that makes a nation? My view is very simple. It's a shared idea of what a nation must bring. When the shared idea and vision is common, you will have a nation homogeneous or heterogeneous. Since we are such a diverse mix, we need to make efforts to put into the fabric of this country the cement that will make it a nation. That is what the army does best. Defense industry contributes exponentially to the growth of civil industry, not just in terms of money, but in terms of the dual-use technologies that are developed. So defense industry and its spawning off the course of what we do is priceless. We are in many ways the very guarantor of the idea of India. But through all this, there is one reason all this happens. It's because of the soldier. What does the soldier do? Hell, high water, the deserts of Rajasthan to the highest mountain peaks over 15,000 feet, forests, jungles, rivers, cities, counter-insurgency, counter-terrorism, hungry, unclothed, overworked, he will serve with a smile. I stand here and speak to you on the shoulders of the millions of soldiers, sailors and airmen. Soldier, let me tell you a small story. And I will recount it as I walked through that gentleman's life. It was probably 2003. And I was a lieutenant colonel. We were deployed in a difficult area. And so about 2:30 in the afternoon, I got a information from a local source that in X village, there are 5 militants. So I got through to that company commander on a high frequency radio set because he was a distance away from me. And I told him, Mal, so many villages, so many militants, go. Now, was that my plan of action? Yes. So was I smoking a pipe and standing on a model and moving, little pieces around before I made the plan? It doesn't happen in real life. When it comes to terrorism and militancy, that is contact. You act, you'll succeed. At about 5 o'clock, I got a message on the radio set. This is a message which nobody likes to hear. So the message I got was, Sab, bande ko goli lagi hai, which means one of our men has been shot. To me, that is failure. It means on my watch, nobody must get shot.
I'll stand on top now.
Two people have a weapon, somebody will get shot. But if somebody gets shot because I have been inadequate in my planning, in my commitment, or in my haste to take a decision, then I must be hanged for it. That is a failure of leadership. The next day morning, a helicopter came and picked up the casualty and took him away to the hospital. We stayed in that village for 5 days. 5 days and 5 nights. We searched that village. Came back to base. Anyway, got through to the hospital, got through to the ward where he was admitted. A nurse picked up the phone in the ICU and I asked her, Banda kaise hai? Start again. I asked her, how's my soldier? She said, sir, his femur has fragmented at 2 places. Now please understand, the doctors here may know, when you break a bone, it breaks like this, clean. When it fragments like this, multiple pieces, which is why there was blood all over on his leg. So femur left 2 places. To keep a long story short, he had small holes on the left side, but he had a hole the size of a baseball on the right side. The fact is that when he was put into the helicopter the next morning, his entrails and inside were put in a little polythene bag and put inside the helicopter. When he fell, his chest hit a rock, like that. Now, those days, the bulletproof vest was a sheet of iron. So the iron, when it hit his chest, 5 of his ribs got fractured. So I said, put the handset near his ear. The transmission of the good wishes of so many of our men, which I will relay to him, will help him get better. So she got the handset near his ear and said, sir, you can speak. And I asked him, Nimbaram, that was his name. Nimbaram, he was from Sikar district in Rajasthan. And I asked him, Nimbaram, kya haal hai tere? How are you, son? For about 15 seconds, there was no response. And I was about to put the handset down, thinking that, either he can't hear me or he can't speak or both. But just as I was about to hand over the phone to the operator, the handset, he said, Saab, पेट में थोड़ी सी तकलीफ है. Which means after all these injuries, he's telling me, I have a small ache in my stomach. I didn't know what to say. And then I heard him say in a feebler, thinner voice, कि साहब, पलटन के बाकी बंदे कैसे हैं? This man is dying and his concern is for the well-being of the rest of his team. This is priceless. This is the soldier who works for us day in and day out. And I have absolutely no hesitation in saying, ladies and gentlemen, for our today, he gave his yesterday. For our tomorrow, as I speak, he's giving his today. So at the end of it, ladies and gentlemen, this is the story of the Indian Army nation building. This is the story of our soldier. Thank you. Jai Hind.
Great. So what is this lesson for an entrepreneur in the story of the soldier? So no matter what you do, whether you run a college, whether you run a company, you can run a tea shop. The lesson is very simple. Without your team, you are zero. As far as MITWPU is concerned, so any students on stage? Student? Student. Who is the owner of MITWPU? Who is the owner? Please stand up. Let me introduce you to the owner of WPU. Come. This is the owner. You are the owners. You are the owner. You cannot assign ownership to you. Hai you wear an I-card. WPU. Yours. So what do you see in the DNA? Typically, mera bag do. You'll see all these things in the DNA of any leader. Let's look at them one by one. Sorry, I have a bad throat, so strepsils. Thank you. So first is very simple. You need drive and passion. Somebody there said passion, right? Describe passion. Just willing to do?
Something willing to do that makes me happy.
No. Passion is something that you must do that much. 500%. Then is passion. Otherwise, to chane becho aap. So passion is when you give a task everything you have. 500%. Energy, initiative, persistence. You have to be like the proverbial ant, the common cheetah. Just don't give up. The others are very simple. You must have a desire to lead. There are so many people who play games. How many people can be great captains? You must want to lead. So it comes with a willingness to take responsibility, to say, I'm sorry, to say, its fault is mine, to say it won't happen again, I am responsible. That takes ownership. So when we talk of ownership, the lion is not really a great picture. We have to change it to a lioness, so the women in the audience can feel very happy. A lioness, in my view, is a much better example of being a leader than a lion. But if you actually want a great picture, you have to actually go to something you see on your screen now. The very first leader that all of us meet in our lives is right there on top, are our mothers. Why? Because leadership at home is 24/7. It's also selfless. There is no desire to get anything. Yet mothers give everything for children. So motherhood, great example. Integrity. What does integrity mean? Very simple. Just do the correct things. So in a business, in a school, in a college, what do? Walk the straight line. You want more marks? You can copy. You want to do well? Study harder. Simple. Work harder, study harder, you'll do well. You want to run a business? Run it ethically. Run it with all the values and the principles that we have in our lives. That will make a successful business. Because then what will happen is you will not define success only by the money you make. Success will be defined by the way you see yourself in the mirror. Success will be defined by the way your contemporaries look at you and say, wow, I wish I could do that. That will become the definition of success. That is what integrity means. Just doing the right things. Long back it was said, actually in 32 BC, it is better to fail with honor than to succeed by fraud. College में तो आप cheating कर लोगे एक exam में. What about after college? What about in this huge wide world called life? How will you go through life? You cannot cheat. So it's always better to do what you can do. Everybody doesn't have to be 95%. Everybody doesn't have to be 90%. Everybody doesn't have to be IIT rank 13. Everybody's got a skill and a strength. That strength is what is important. As leaders, look for this strength in your team. And that is what makes for a great team. Intelligence, very simple. You get knowledge from a book. You'll get knowledge in your college. You'll get knowledge from your colleagues. Use that knowledge, put it into your brain, use the values that you have, factor the environment into this equation, put it in that mixie and turn the button. You will get what is called solutions. What do leaders do? Provide solutions. Good leaders provide long-range solutions. Better leaders provide even longer solutions. Best leader provides a solution for a problem which is not existent today. So if you want a successful business, tell me a problem that will be confronted 25 years from now. And today start working on a technology that will solve that problem. That is visionary leadership. That is what you will do if you have a combination of your vision and intelligence. You can foresee requirements, predict outcomes. Many of us are not gifted with the ability to look far. Great leaders develop the ability to look into the future. And those of you all who are teaching, who are in the faculty, have the unique privilege. You are not only seeing the future every day, you are not only touching the future every day, you have a job of being able to shape the future every day. So that's a priceless benefit, teachers have. So I'm kind of jealous of what you do. So just a few notes from a master's handbook. First one is very simple. Being a leader is not about winning a popularity contest. You have to ensure that your entire team works in concert. Sometimes, some people will get angry. Some people will get disappointed. That's all right. As long as your mind and heart are in making that organization a success, people will accept it. Very simple. I or your professors last went to school or college about 40 years back. The textbook of NCERT which I studied for class 11 before my IIT exam is now taught in class 3. So that was the school I went to so many years back. Please do not be afraid to challenge me. But if you have to challenge me, you must challenge me from the strength of your wisdom, from the power of your knowledge, and the ability of your expression. Use these to challenge my ideas, force me to change and accept yours. That is when we will become one single team. Imagine if the wisdom of, you have 18,000 students, about, if the cumulative wisdom of 18,000 students is captured in one idea, think of the power of that idea. But for that, we need you to stand up and challenge me. Don't neglect details. Details are very, very important. We tend to read the headline and assume we have read the article. Please go through the last comma, full stop, everything has a meaning. Somebody here from the IT. It's okay, it's okay. Keep looking below the surface. This is to do with, with people who are given jobs. The focus must be on the detail, very important. I've said this all the time. It is not a complex plan. It is not theories of management. It's not a wonderful system architecture in place. A plan will succeed or fail because of the people involved in executing that plan. So the plan and the people are important. Endeavors will fail or succeed only because of people. Yeah, there is no single solution to any problem. I know all of you all are studying in the MIT World Peace University. Everybody doesn't have to pass out with the same idea. We're all individual thinkers. My suggestion to you is be yourself. The more individual flavor you bring to knowledge, the wider the spread of knowledge will become. So please be yourselves, because you're doing a great job. What do leaders do? They simplify problems. It's very easy to complicate a problem, but great leaders will simplify problems, break it down into doable small parts. That's what leaders do. Perpetual optimism. You know, you have to learn to be happy. In my line of work, people get shot, people die. We have terrible days, we have even more terrible days, and we have great days. So when you have a bad day, remember the sun will set. Once the sun sets, the next day the sun will rise. Bad times don't last. So everything will blow away. You just have to stay resilient and strong and learn to be happy. Small things. My throat is bad, so can I say I'll not speak? I'll say, kya baat hai? I love the sugar of the strepsil, so I'll eat one more. Ek der goli mere ko. Sharma. So one more strepsil. So I'll enjoy eating the sugar. That's how it works. Perpetual optimism. So this is how, strepsil. This is how you were when you came into this college. You were spinning, but you didn't know where you were going. Thank you. So what does this college do? It gives you a routine. It focuses your mind and makes you go something like this. So it puts you on a track. This is through academics. When you reach your final semesters, when you start doing your internship, you'll suddenly realize that it's not you, it's people around you. So it becomes like this. You're a little more complicated gear at this moment. Suddenly you'll join an office or a university to teach, and you'll realize you're not alone. Suddenly you become like this. Complex gears on your screen, so many parts. That is where you will realize the value of teamwork. Finally, when you become a little more senior, your life will become something like this. Look at your screens. Everything will be moving. That is the world you will work in. That is the world for which WPU is preparing you. But through all of this, you can navigate this if you have one belief inside your mind, your own mind, my mind, your mind, something like this. That is you. You have to keep the gears in your mind moving all the time. When you do that, you will navigate life very successfully. Take my word for it. So just a couple of leadership lessons very quickly. Create a vision. आपको क्या चाहिए? WPU से what do you want? Keep that vision very clearly. It must be in your mind. Once you do that, you have to focus on it. Set goals, very simple. Set an easy goal. Don't look 10 साल आगे, look 1 साल आगे. उसको करो, फिर अगले साल देखो. That is how you build bricks. Focus on others' dreams. This is the part about leadership which is very important. Do something for somebody else who requires it. Share the excitement. You're sitting on stage. You normally sit on stage. Where's the party? New haircut, new watch, new bracelet, new shoes. Where's the party? Lovely tie. I love your string. Where's the party? I love that grey jacket. So where's the party? Purple shirt, sir. Gazab. Find a reason to celebrate. Share the excitement. Your brother's getting married. I must feel happy. Your sister's got a job. I must feel happy. Share the joy of other people. Enjoy somebody else's joy. That is what teams do. Motivate. We've already spoken. There are many ways to motivate. I just told you one. That is very simple. Share stories. शुरू में मैंने आपको एक कहानी बताया था वीडियो में. कहानी खोजिए आप. हर कहानी में किसी को मरना जरूरी नहीं है. हर कहानी में किसी को गोली लगना जरूरी नहीं है. कहानी खोजो ऑफ बलिदान, कहानी खोजो ऑफ मेहनत, कहानी खोजो ऑफ खुशी, कहानी खोजो ऑफ त्याग, कहानी खोजो ऑफ परिश्रम. For those who don't know Hindi, parishram means hard work. Find a story and tell that story. That is what leaders do. WPU will have inside this bundle and inside your buildings thousands of stories. So Praveen, my suggestion to you, find those stories. Find the oldest employee on campus. उसका फोटो बनाओ, उसका कहानी बनाओ और पोस्टर लगा के दीवार पे लगाइए, बिकॉज वो बनाता है कॉलेज. ही मेक्स द इंस्टीट्यूशन इन द लॉन्ग टर्म. सो दैट्स अ स्मॉल सजेशन. एनी स्टोरीज? Leader's role. What does a leader have to do? So many things. I'll quickly go. I have 10 minutes left. This is probably the most important slide in my presentation. It's very simple. आप जो भी करोगे, खुशी से करो. Do it from your heart. Do it with happiness. When you're a leader, please remember, if there is one quality your team must have, it must be the happiness of working with you. Which means that of WPU, every employee may say, अगर मुझे काम करना है तो मैं WPU में करूंगा और nowhere else. Your employees must tell your competitors that I am not leaving and going anywhere. आप जितना पगार देना दे दो, I am going to stay here. That will happen if you are able to generate happiness. Leaders generate happiness. The most important lesson comes from the happiness bit is to enjoy what you do. 24 घंटे काम नहीं करना है. Find a hobby. Find something that keeps you happy. It may be social service. It may be going to a temple. It may be going to a spiritual discourse. It may be playing. It may be musical instrument, singing, dancing, cricket. Whatever it is, don't leave that hobby, even as you go through in life. The key to your happiness, for this I need a volunteer. Since you didn't answer my question, you are detailed as the volunteer. Please come forward. I have 30 seconds. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Jaldi karo, baki aao. Jaldi, jaldi, jaldi. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. So your name? Drishani. Vrishani, meaning?
Lakshmi, goddess Lakshmi.
Baba, paisa kidhar hai? Goddess Lakshmi, to paisa dena chahiye na? Okay. So she is nominated as the volunteer. Who has the key to your happiness? हिंदी बोलो. आपके खुशियों का चाबी किसके पास है? आपके पास है? मदर फादर है या नहीं है? अब दो, आपके डैड का फोन दो, लगाते. डैड के पास है, मदर के पास है, सिस्टर, ब्रदर के पास है, और दादा दादी के पास. 5 हो गए चाबी. और चाची 6, नानी 7, नाना जी 8. आप ताला खरीदते कहां से हो? हैं? ऐसा कौन सा ताला है जिसके पास इतने चाबियां हैं? अच्छा मेरे को बताओ, हु इज योर फैकल्टी हियर? कौन पढ़ाता है आपको? इनमें से कौन पढ़ाता है आपको? अच्छा चलो, सर फैकल्टी हैं, सर आपके वीसी हैं. सर के पास आपके खुशियों का चाबी है या नहीं है? अरे है कि नहीं है? है तो 11 हो गए चाबी. सर के पास है 12 हो गए. प्रवीण सर के पास कितने चाबियां होंगे? व्हाट अबाउट योर्स? यू डिडंट आंसर. आपके खुशियों का चाबी किसके पास है? इधर आओ. किसके पास है? आपके पास ही है. तो कितने लोग हैं यार? एक चाबी होता है. ओके, प्लीज सिट. माई रिकमेंडेशन, ये मेरा सुझाव है. हालांकि आई अप्रिशिएट योर आंसर. फैमिली के पास जरूर अपने खुशियों का चाबी होता है, इसमें कोई शक नहीं है। दादा दादी, मदर फादर, ब्रदर सिस्टर होता है। बट हाइपोथेटिकली एंड फिगरेटिवली इन अ मेटाफर, जो खुशियों का चाबी है अपने पास रखो। आप मुझे इतना ताकत मत दो कि मैं आपका खुशी छीन लूं। हाँ, आई कैन मेक यू अनकंफर्टेबल, आई कैन मेक यू वरिड, आई कैन मेक यू एंग्री, बट वो जो खुशी है वो आप में होनी चाहिए। नहीं तो क्या है, वो जो बारिश आएगा फिर आप दुखी हो जाएंगे, धूप आएगा फिर आप दुखी हो जाएंगे, सेब नहीं मिला आप दुखी हो जाएंगे, हर बात पे आप दुखी होंगे लाइफ में। सो इफ यू कीप इट विथ यू, वेरी सिंपल, व्हाट विल हैपन, जो आपका पड़ोसी है, योर पड़ोसी विल लुक लाइक दिस। जो आपके गर्लफ्रेंड या बॉयफ्रेंड के मदर या फादर हैं वो ऐसे लगेंगे। जो अब ट्रैफिक में आपके आगे रहता है और आपको साइड नहीं देता है वो आपको ऐसा लगेगा। और दिस बॉल्ड जनरल हु हैज स्पोकन टू यू फॉर 54 minutes will look like this. But the lesson ये तभी होगा जब आप अपने खुशियों का चाबी अपने पास रखोगे। So at the very end, please understand this. For the youth of today, you are challenged to be the architects of a glorious future. जो हिंदुस्तान का सुनहरा भविष्य है, उस सुनहरा भविष्य को और खूबसूरत बनाने का ताकत, काबिलियत और क्षमता आपके पास है। लेकिन अगर ये काम आप नहीं करोगे, what will happen is you will be playing on the back foot and you will be the defenders of a certain decline. The choice is yours. Why do I say this? Because when you look at leadership, change, progress, growth, happiness, any of these, आप मंच पे मत खोजिए, आप किसी और पे मत खोजिए, किसी गुरु के पीछे मत भागिए. All these lie within you, right here. So look for it, you'll find it. They're all inside jobs. So, bottom line is the small improvements, daily small improvements which will lead to large-scale life changes. Please make these small ones. So at the very end of it, let me hear you one more time. Do you like this view? WPU, 1 घंटे से बोल मैं रहा हूं. Do you like this view? तो इसको थोड़ा improve करते हैं. So this is a view which all other colleges must enjoy. जहां तक MITWPU का सवाल है, this should be the view. Look at your screens. This is the difference between any other college and WPU. बनाना आपने है. So may your life be filled with such views. Thank you very much. It's been a pleasure. Please stand. Stand up once more. अभी कराते हैं आपके स्कूल को थोड़ा. Now stand up. Give me a big round of applause. जोर से. Awesome. Awesome.
सर आपको यहाँ खड़ा करना चाहिए. Friends, I did not repeat, but here is a gentleman and a role model of the winning personality what we have been trying to plan, and you should have a very, very big round of applause for him. I have no words to express my feelings about his enthusiasm, his commitment, decency, decorum, dignity, and the passion and the fire in the belly. That's the most important. Once again, please. Thank you, sir. हाथ करिए बच्चों को.
Bless you. Bless you.
Thank you. Thank you. We meet again. Thank you, sir. I'm so happy. Thank you. So happy. Friends, it has been a very unique occasion for me too. I came a little late because of some other programs, but I find a very unique and possibly a role model which you could see and experience. Seeing, observing is one part, but experiencing the view and the vision, the monument, and a person is something different, which possibly I feel I was really very, very happy to listen to his words of wisdom. And especially when I said to you, friend, just now, I just called Mr. A. Arun. Arun का मतलब है सूरज. सूरज को कहा जाता है अरुण. So here is a rising sun, a very तेज लेके. लेकिन एक ध्यान में रखना भाई, सूरज का तेज है लेकिन शीतलता भी है. चंद्रमा की शीतलता होती है और ये दोनों गुण एक साथ में रहना बहुत मुश्किल होता है. I'll not speak anything about those words again, but I'm very happy that the last 4 or 5 days you have been trying to understand and meet such unique personalities. The day today which you have experienced, and I said to you friends, इस संस्था का एक मकसद है जिसको अपन हमेशा कहते कि we would like to help and develop the students to develop the winning personalities. Winning personalities का मतलब आप जानते हैं that you should be physically fit like Mr. Arun, intellectually sharp and certainly spiritually elevated. ये तीनों का समन्वय जब होता है तो ध्यान में रखना, जिस भावना से मुझे सबसे अच्छी बात ये लगी कि he was not talking like a play of words. It was totally from the bottom of heart. जिसे मैंने कहा passion और fire in the belly. सिर्फ मानवता के लिए नहीं, लेकिन अपनी भारत माता की एक भावना लेकर, मानवता के कल्याण की बात लेकर, जो अरुण साहब बोल रहे थे उसके लिए मैं उनको धन्यवाद देता हूं. Possibly, I hope that when he was talking about the happiness, you may be knowing, Arun Saab certainly knows it and his colleagues, that in the whole world, I don't know whether you have heard it, Bhutan, the smallest of the small nation of the world, has the highest happiness index. इसके पीछे क्या, what is the secret behind? What is the secret of your own life? And when he said about the family itself, he mentioned to you the very unique message which Mother India carries, and possibly in this 21st century, your Mother India or my Mother India, like what Arun Saab said, is going to emerge as a knowledge god of the whole world. ज्ञान का दालन बोल के उभर आने वाली है मेरी भारत माता. ये शब्द है स्वामी विवेकानंद जी के 1893 की बात है. And then he had also expressed his feelings in 1897 when he told the world that time to remember the entire mankind. I repeat, it's not with ego. तो कोई गर्व की बात नहीं, यह स्वाभिमान की बात है. स्वधर्म, स्वाभिमान और स्वत्व 3 गुण है जिसका जिक्र साहब ने किया, अरुण साहब ने अपने अपने ढंग से. But can you imagine, friends, the way in which he was moving from one end of the stage to the other? It was not a play. मुझे सबसे खुशी की बात ऐसी लगी कि एक बड़ा भाई आपको समझा रहा है. आप लोगों के लिए उनका ये बोलना एक भाई के नाते था, पिता के नाते था. शब्दों का खेल करना कभी कभी बहुत आसान होता है. आपको हंसाने के लिए कोई जोक करने से हंस भी सकता है, लेकिन जिस भावना से उन्होंने ये भाषण दिया, मुझे लगता है कि we should again and again appreciate, and we hope that is such a unique personality जो भारत माता के लिए अपनी संस्था वर्ल्ड पीस यूनिवर्सिटी नाम कहा जाता है. ये फिर से ये खेल नहीं है भाई, ध्यान में रखो. When we have been talking about the one extreme of this philosopher San Dhaneshwara to Albert Einstein, and I had just mentioned to you, friends, 2 days back that we have established the MIT School of Consciousness and Reality with the journey which the world has to take. This is a message given by the greatest scientists, saints, philosophers, men of science, men of spirituality. Remember, friends, till date we were not in a position to understand exactly the very relationship. I repeat that word, the essence and philosophy of all the world religions.
Hello, audio test.
Friends, remember, we had unfortunately forgotten the very role of the men of science and men of spirituality. I would like to just remind you again, so many times that World Peace Dome must have been shown to you. But again, ये मजे के लिए नहीं. दुनिया का सबसे बड़ा डोम ये बात नहीं है, जिसको आर्किटेक्ट नहीं, प्लानर नहीं, डिजाइनर नहीं, कोई इंजीनियर नहीं, क्रेन नहीं, ये बातें मैं आपको बताया था. ये भी गर्व की बात नहीं, ये इवोल्यूशन है. और सारी दुनिया के सामने, I don't want to compare as the biggest dome, but remember, friends, it's a spiritually oriented scientific laboratory है, प्रयोगशाला है. आपको वहाँ प्रयोग करके देखना है तो जाके देखो. खड़े तो हो जाओ, लेकिन अकेले खड़े हो जाओ. और just have an observation on the faces of the Prophet Jesus Christ, Tathagat Gautam Buddha, Sant Dhaneshwara. You take the name. These are the men who were born possibly 2,000 years back, 1,000 years back. And they had given a message. And the message is a very scientific, truly based on the truth. ये truth क्या ये है भाई? सत्य क्या है? सत्य की खोज क्या है? Which you are through different branches of engineering, medical, management, pharmacy. You be to any branch. Ultimate purpose इसका है भाई साहब. मैं कभी पढ़ाता था विषय थर्मोडायनामिक्स जैसा. 40 साल के पहले की बात है. कभी मैं भी इंजीनियर हुआ, जो होना नहीं था इंजीनियर बना. But any subject like Maxwell's equations or the Helmholtz and Gibbs functions, I still remember those words. Always, what is its relationship with the living being? ये तो जीव सृष्टि है ना भाई. जो भी आप पढ़ते हो उसका नाता क्या है इससे? And what way my engineering or my subject is more useful for creating an order. Disorder करना बहुत आसान है भाई. किसी के जीवन में बदबू लाना, नियति बिगाड़ देना, झगड़ा लगाना, इसको डिसऑर्डर कहा जाता है. एंट्रोपी इज द वर्ड विच यू नो इट. एंट्रोपी इज क्रिएटिंग अ डिसऑर्डर. And every process in the nature takes place with disorder. It takes place in a cycle. As an engineer, I am using these words before you. Friends, you all should understand that every process, I am repeating, every process, living or non-living, takes place in a cyclic form. एक ही शब्द है. और मेरी आपको प्रार्थना है कि आप यहाँ के विद्यार्थी के नाते, ये वर्ल्ड पीस क्या बात है भाई. द होल वर्ल्ड इज सफरिंग थ्रू कोरोना वायरस एंड कोविड-19 एंड वी आर नाउ टॉकिंग अबाउट द बायोलॉजिकल वेपन्स, केमिकल वेपन्स, एटॉमिक वेपन्स, न्यूट्रॉन वेपन्स. ध्यान में रखना भाई, हमसे ज़्यादा आपके जीवन में इसका डर ज़्यादा है. एंड यू शुड नो how to prevent this. You know it very well that the Americans have suffered the highest death rate in this coronavirus. The World Health Organizations, I don't know what they were doing, what the Security Council members of the whole world community were doing. They were hiding, including myself, sitting behind the doors for the last 2 years. ये क्या बात है भाई? क्या है वो चीज़ कि जिससे हम डरते रहे, और उसको प्रिवेंट कैसे करना ये तुम्हारा फर्ज होगा. All these sciences and all these subjects which you are trying to learn and understand, एक पहली बात है जिसे अपनी माता पिता के नाम पे होता है. मातृदेवो भव, पितृदेवो भव, आचार्य देवो भव, अतिथि देवो भव. 4 शब्द है. मैं आई एम नॉट ट्राइंग टू टीच और प्रीच यू एनीथिंग, but I'm just trying to present to you whatever I have understood in my lifetime, and claiming finally that we have a MIT World Peace University. ये शांति की बात करते हैं. कहाँ है भाई शांति? आत्मा शांति. आत्मा मालूम है आपको क्या है? देह मालूम है, बुद्धि मालूम है. ध्यान में रखना, there are 4 constituents in life. एक है देह, शरीर, सबको है भाई. छोटा से छोटा लिविंग बीइंग, द स्मॉलेस्ट ऑफ द स्मॉल इंसेक्ट हैज अ बॉडी, इट हैज अ ब्रेन. एवरीवन, एवरी लिविंग बीइंग, बट एट द सेम टाइम रिमेंबर फ्रेंड्स, इट हैज अ सोल. कहाँ है? खोज तो करो. और बात में है मन. ये मन की केमिस्ट्री क्या है भाई? मैंने पूछा कल भी, परसों भी. मैं अभी इस उम्र में खोजने की कोशिश करता हूँ कि व्हाट इज द केमिस्ट्री ऑफ माइंड. और मन बड़ा चंचल है, बुद्धि को दिशा देता है, ये कर वो कर मत कर. एंड डू यू रिमेंबर फ्रेंड्स, ऑल द ग्रेट नेशंस ऑफ द होल वर्ल्ड टुडे, अनफॉर्चुनेटली, they are very wise, they are intelligent, but I will not say they are very wise. They don't have the wisdom to understand what to do and what not to do. सच्चित आनंद की बात भारत में की जाती है, तुम्हारे भारत माता में हो जाती है. और द होल वर्ल्ड फ्रेंड्स रिमेंबर, नॉट विथ ईगो अगेन, द होल वर्ल्ड इज वेटिंग फॉर द मैसेज फ्रॉम मदर इंडिया. अभी वक्त आ गया है, जैसे विवेकानंद जी ने कहा, माई मदर इंडिया विल emerge as a knowledge god of the whole world, and then we'll show the pathway of harmony and peace to mankind. यही अपना फर्ज है. और मैं फिर से दोहराऊंगा कि लेफ्टिनेंट जनरल अरुण साहब ने जो कहा, बड़े दिल की और मन की दोनों बात थी. 2 शब्द है, दिल और मन. भेद क्या है पता नहीं, बट मैं अरुण साहब को धन्यवाद देता हूँ कि शायद उनके माता पिता ने ऐसा सपूत जो भारत माता का भूषण बन जाए. कौन सी पदवी छोड़ो, लेकिन फिर से एक बार उनके लिए ताली बजाओ भाई, मेरे लिए नहीं. धन्यवाद.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much for your words of wisdom, and your presence has always been inspiring and motivating to all the students and family members of MIT. I request once again everyone in the audience to rise in their seats and give a big round of applause to revered Professor Dr. Vishwanath Karat, sir, for always being the source of inspiration and motivation for each one of us. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. And now I would like to invite Mr. Aryan Yadav from Innovators Hub to share the important news regarding the launch of Innovation Hub with us.
Good afternoon to one and all present here. It's been a pleasure for me to stand here on the stage and for some very important notice that I'll be sending out today. I would like to ask each one of you present here to guess the amount that has been displayed on the screen. What is the what amount is that? Anything? Any guesses? Any guesses from the audience? What it is related to? Anyone? Anyone who would raise their hands and would like to guess? Can we go on to the next slide? Next slide, please. 13,000. So 70,000 to 30 crores and 13,000 to 140 crores. These are the figures of startup ratio is to population in India and as compared to USA. 70,000 startups in USA with 30 crores of population and 13,000 startups with 140 crores of population. The values are not in proportion. With the aim to accelerate the numbers to change and get into proportion, and with the idea of Innovation Hub is here for each one of you to promote entrepreneurship, to promote their own ideas, and to make everyone a self-sustained entrepreneur. Ideate, innovate, create. With these beliefs in mind, today I would like to declare that Innovation Hub is not just restricted to any specific department in university. It would be a university-wide innovation council that will cater each and everyone's idea and make sure that each and every student is getting a platform to build their own product, to build their own company, to build their own product innovation, so that each and every student in our university gets an equal platform to have a stand in the market, in the industry, and make a point and solve the solution of the masses. With over 4 years of being in existence, 300 plus members, 1300 plus community members, 35 plus hackathons, and 6 lakhs plus cash prize that we have won, we would like to extend our entire horoscope to the university level. What we do is we provide each and every student a platform so that they can bring in their ideas, we support them to build them, and so that we can take each and every idea from mind to the market. Next. The avenues that you will explore is leadership, management, technical skills, project management, events, and each and every specter of a product building cycle. So we would be expanding in division 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and we would like each and every student to participate equally so that we are able to deliver that what we are promising. Few of our achievements that have been built up for 4 years has taken up 6 slides. I guess it would be a long time to take each and every achievement. So I'd like to conclude here saying, welcome to Possible.
Thank you very much, Aryan. I would now like to request the CEO of CIAP, Mr. Praveen Patilji, to brief us regarding launching of Accelerator.
Okay, while the presentation goes up, I would like to share with you a good news. Last 5 days were very interesting, where we spoke about research, innovation, design, and entrepreneurship, and we had some galaxy of one of the best speakers from the country in their respective areas. I'm sure there is a lot to take away from these sessions. While we conclude the program, I want to share with you the launch of a new Accelerator Center that we are launching at MIT World Peace University. Can I have the slides on, please? Yeah. This center will be known as the Center for Business Innovation and Entrepreneurship. We will be unveiling the name of this Center for Business Innovation and Entrepreneurship, the brand, which will be launched by General Arun and Dr. Vishwanath Karad sir shortly after my address. But I want to share with you what this brings to you as students of this university. So the purpose of this center that we are creating is to transform businesses through the power of technology, power of people, technology, and innovation. The mission and objectives very clearly is to facilitate an ecosystem of building of entrepreneurs in this university through, again, all the 4 pillars of our innovation, which is research, innovation, design, and entrepreneurship. What this center will offer to all of you is they will get expert faculty in the areas that you wish to work. We will conduct ideation workshops. Hackathons have been very popular in our campus, but we'll do ideation workshops. We're creating an advisory board of people involved in setting up a company. So whether it is a lawyer, whether it is a patent attorney, whether it is all the constituents that help you build an organization, including startup, venture capitalists, funding agencies, and experienced entrepreneurs will be there on the advisory board, and that board will be made available to you to take and seek advice from. Will help you onboard customers in the acceleration phase. So once your startup is incubated, we already have an incubation center within our campus. So once your company is incubated, how do you take the company to market? That's one thing that we will help you, do this. Access to potential investors. As I told you, our advisory board body will consist of investment advisors. They will consist of people who are interested in investing in young companies such as yours. And these set of innovation investment advisors will help you fund the project. Incubation support to launch your idea. Access to talent pool, that is resources. You need manpower, you need people to run a company, so that access to resources will be made available to you. And anyways, this is moving in the other direction. Yeah. Help you collaborate with other entrepreneurs. And most importantly, as we announce the start, I want to share with you, we already have commitment of 58 crores from potential investors who already committed to this center. These funds are available to our students if they want to make a startup. I'm happy to share with you today, yesterday we concluded, last night, very late, we did assessment of 7 startup stalls who had set up here in the campus, and also startups created by our students. we have got funding of 26.5 crores. 26.5 crores for 7 startups yesterday. Now, this funding is subjective. It's subject to they clearing the paperwork, but the preliminary scanning is done and the funding is approved now. So this is the process that we will follow for screening of the applications and support which will be provided and taking it to market. There is a complete cycle of program, how this program will function, how this will result into you becoming successful entrepreneurs. From beginning mind to market, the entire process is mapped and that support will be provided to you within your own campus. And this, essentially the role of CBIE will be to get associations with academic institutions, industry bodies, and entrepreneurs, real-world entrepreneurs, to support you to migrate or take your company to the market. In the words of our Prime Minister, I see startups, technology, and innovations as exciting and effective instruments for India's transformation. So with this, I request General Arun and Dr. Vishwanath Karad, sir, to please launch our startup Accelerator.
I now request Honorable Revered Professor Dr. Vishwanath Karad, sir, and Lieutenant General A. Arunji to kindly come forward and formally launch the Accelerator.
So, grateful for this privilege. Sir, may I?
Yes.
So, I hereby declare the MIT World Peace University Accelerator launched.
A big round of applause, my friends. A huge round of applause to Revered Professor Dr. Vishwanath Karad, sir, and Lieutenant General A. Arunji. Thank you very much for formally inaugurating and launching Accelerator. I request Revered Professor Dr. Vishwanath Karad, sir, to felicitate our guest from the Electric Vehicles Business Head, Mahindra Rise Pune. I request sir to kindly felicitate him. A big round of applause, my friends, as we welcome Shri Ashutosh Duggalji from Electric Vehicles Business of Mahindra Rise, Pune. We all are aware the importance of this division in every automobile industry. Thank you, sir. I request you to briefly address the gathering.
Good afternoon, friends. Hope I am audible. Yeah. So, wow, what a gathering, what a crowd. To be very frank, I have attended several conferences, and that's what I was talking to Mr. Panda. But such kind of huge gathering, this is for me also, this is for the first time. And let me congratulate first the entire faculty, management, Dr. Karad, for achieving such kind of gathering. And this calls for a huge round of applause, students. Please. No, that's not correct. The name is Peace University is okay, but let's make some noise. Big round of applause. Fantastic. So now, I will not take much of your time. In fact, they call me a guest, but it is my honor, sir, to be called here to speak to such wonderful audience. And with this kind of faculty and people here, like General Arun, it's my opportunity and thanks for that. Now, what I thought when I received this email of invitation from this university, there was one sentence which struck me, and that is none other than from Swami Vivekananda ji. When religion and science will unite, then only peace of mankind is possible. What a powerful statement. And MIT Peace University is, I think, a living example of this statement. That is what you have achieved, Karad sir. And I am really thankful for this university. Being a Punekar, I am really proud of you. I am really proud of MIT for doing this. So I have thought about talking innovation, to be very frank, because the right pillars, that is research, innovation, design, entrepreneurship, everything revolves around innovation. And in fact, I believe with such kind of startups like Accelerator and all these people, all these students, faculty, everyone must be innovator. And only one thing, only one message I want to give here. Innovation, and in innovation, sustaining innovation, I believe is the most important part, will become integral part of everyone here in their career, in their future. Why so? Because it affects your day-to-day life. It is going to affect the way you handle the things in a corporate or in your own life. So please build up this habit of sustaining innovation. And with this, I will just end my address by saying thank you to this magnificent crowd and this faculty. Thanks a lot.
Thank you very much, Ashutosh Duggalji. Thank you very much for your presence here today and addressing our students. My friends, we all participated wholeheartedly and enjoyed the last 5 days of Research, Innovation, Design, Entrepreneurship 2022, RIDE 2022. With this session, we are coming towards the end of this season of RIDE 2022, and at the end of which you will have your test also on Code Tantra. It was a very, very innovative platform, a very, very innovative way of executing the concept, and the motivation of which we received from our Managing Trustee and Executive President of MITES MIT and Executive President of MIT World Peace University, Shri Rahul V. Karad sir. Today he has joined us online due to some unforeseen circumstances. He couldn't be here. But let me share with you, my friends, he is a person who has innovation at his core. A decade ago, more than a decade ago, it was an absolutely path-breaking, innovative idea to establish a school that will train the future political leaders for our country. At that time, there was absolutely no school that someone would have envisioned. This platform of MIT School of Government ultimately gave rise to few more important and innovative platforms like Bharatiya Chhatra Sansad, National Teachers Congress, National Sarpanch Sansad, and many, many more, which actually created huge impact on society. My friends, it is my honor and privilege to request my team to kindly relay a small film which will introduce us once again to Shri Rahul V. Karad sir.
A good idea is 10% inspiration and 90% implementation. A reflection of this is the multifaceted Managing Trustee and Executive President, MIT World Peace University, Rahul Karad. Rahul Karad, a motivation for the youth, a perspective for the commoners, a guide for the dreamers. He has been a pioneer in many of the initiatives conducted by MITWPU. Rahul Karad is a man with excellent vision and clear thought process in each and every issue, may it be student politics, justice, democracy, or history. A Harvard alumnus, he started his journey as Executive Director of MIT Pune in 2001. He single-mindedly focused on advancing the inherited vision and mission of his academician father, revered Professor Dr. Vishwanath Karad, founder of the Myers MIT Group of institutions, who initiated the new wave of education in engineering in the private sector through Myers MIT Pune, Bharat. Not only that, but he has also built the biggest dome in the world at Loni, Maharashtra, to spread the message of peace and unity. Rahul Karad has carried forward such a great legacy, which resulted in successful expansion of MIT Pune, Bharat.
I look at you as a leader in your own area. Please influence those number of other guys who have that sense of belongingness for the country, the Mother India.
Rahul Karad is known for his very deep-rooted patriotism and was always inspired by the famous quote of Gandhiji, "Be the change you wish to see in the world." Why no educated Indian parent ever dreams of their children pursuing politics and public life as a serious career option? Rahul Karad, the founder and executive president of MIT School of Government, Pune, gave the seed thought of this unique vision. And MIT SOG became the first institution of political education and leadership in India. Haryana, Bihar, Maharashtra, Uttar Pradesh, Himachal Pradesh, Jammu and Kashmir, Goa. In this regard, MITWPU is actively organizing various social initiatives to impact society by germinating the seed thought for social responsibilities within students, women, teachers, political and administrative leaders to the issues relevant to the world. Rahul Karad is the face of New Bharat, the young Bharat.
Please put your hands together and welcome with a round of applause, my friends, Shri Rahul V. Karad sir, for his concluding remarks and vision for RIDE 2023.
Janani Janmabhumisha Swargadapi Gariyasi. Thank you, Professor Bapat, for that film and a little introduction about my background. I am very happy today that the 5 days of this Research, Innovation, Design and Entrepreneurship Conclave, popularly we are calling it as a RIDE 22, which is concluding today. I have a great satisfaction that today our revered founder, who is very much on the platform to bless all the students of second year and other students also here who are continuously participating last 5 days relentlessly, and they have performed very well. So I'm very, very glad that today again our revered founder is here. So let me pay my respect to him. Today also we have another important guest whom we listened just now, Lieutenant General A. Arunji. What a wonderful delivery, sir. Though I'm traveling, but I could hear some of those, your ideas, and I think your passion, your commitment, and we all respect our Army, Navy, all our such agencies are always a pride for our nation, and you are heading such an important institution. I'm very, very happy that today you could find your time. Today also we have Shri Ashutosh Duggalji. He shared his mind briefly. Thank you so much for your participation also. Let me compliment the team leaders, particularly Professor Pandey, Mr. Patil, our Vice Chancellor, Dr. Khandekar, the Dean of Engineering, and in particular the students who acted as a very important catalyst to really transform this RIDE 2022 vision into reality. I'm very, very happy that, that today is the last day, but last 5 days, the kind of engagement we have observed is mind-blowing, and students have truly enthralled. I can see from the faces of so many students. Last 3-4 days, I was randomly passing from the campus, and it was a great journey of RIDE, which we envisaged long back. And of course, students also came up with one of the other idea about building up the innovation and the research side, the technological one of the event. And both these ideas have merged. And now finally this RIDE 2022 has taken the birth. The purpose of the RIDE, I think I do not have to reinstate again, but last 5 days, my dear students, you all have experienced and how beautifully those some over 200 mentors in the different classrooms, parallelly they are teaching you, involving you in this very problem-solving approach for the better ideas and better innovations, so that ultimately you guys get a practical experience, and tomorrow as you pass out from this institution, you become a completely equipped and holistic graduate, I must say, industry-ready graduate. So that is basically the thought process of establishing this RIDE platform, my dear students. And another important thing is why this, again, effort of 6,000 to 7,000, 8,000 students putting into one pandal and sensitizing them, educating them, engaging them. So as you all know that any society problem, if we have to solve, we need all the faculties to come close. And through this platform, we expect, my dear students, that you guys must have learned that coming and working together, the faculties of liberal art, fine art, engineering, and all together, we can really come out with the great solutions for, any such problem. And it is not that just theoretically we have spoken on this, but practically Professor Pandey, Mr. Patil, they have beautifully engaged all of you with the help of Dr. Bundas, who have the another senior professor who has come from Netherlands. I think she is being a guiding force, for the Bharatiya Chhatra Sansad. Professor Bapat just now shared about his thought, but I think this very convening ability of our institution is way back with our founders' blessings, and further Bharatiya Chhatra Sansad and many more such activities. And today you can see that this very conclave is definitely giving the great fruits for the future of all of you, my dear students. I have just one or two suggestions here that this is not the, I see that every day evening there was some entertainment component also. So for the next year, Professor Pandey and all of you, I want to suggest, and even the student volunteers, that the entertainment component we have to little reduce and truly focus in the evening time, whatever entertainment and those other, the liberal arts side, what I can say was a wonderful thing. But the next time when we implement this idea of RIDE, I think we need to be really careful and caution that this is not a purely entertainment program. So I just feel like sharing some of my views that it is a truly successful program, my dear friends. All the students, all the faculties, they coming together and working on the challenges and the problems of the society and giving the solution, the societal problem, what we call about. And one way I see that every time we do not have to copy the Western world, my dear friends, for those innovations and creativity, which because of whatever invasions and the previous past history, we always feel that the West is something very great and we are a little inferior, but that is not true. And for this very land, if we want to really transform much faster, so we need great innovations, great ideas. And from this land, so one way, by our own student of Bharat to the land of Bharat, all such innovations must take the birth so that we go much faster. And those innovations are going to be the most relevant innovations for our economy and the growth of our country. That's what I feel. So that is how the very mission of MIT World Peace University, we have said social innovation, my dear friends. And I hope I'm connecting my mind what I wish to say. So through this idea of RIDE, many entrepreneurs, many startups, and many such ideas will evolve, which will create a great employment for our country. So once again, I compliment all the members. Lastly, I want to say the 75 years of independence, the very motto of MIT World Peace University, MIT School of Government, Bharatiya Chhatra Sansad, and various such ideas where we have been teaching all of you that how to connect, this knowledge of engineering education or whatever education with the society, so that you become a truly socially belonging citizen for this country and the transformation of the country. So with that spirit, changing our name of India to Bharat, after 75 years, as I have said earlier, also my name Rahul is given by my family, my father. So in a similar way, our own name, in last 75 years, many names of the roads and cities we have changed. So we have to again think on this issue, my dear friends, that can we think of after 75 years that the India name was given by the outsiders. So we say Bharat, and our country name is, Prime Minister Modi ji has taken many initiatives. Even the previous governments also, many road names and the city names we have changed. So we have to really think that can we change the name of India? And there is some, the appeal given to all of you to sign the petition. So on that also, you all need to think. And another subject I have been propagating, that the Independence Day. In Independence Day also there is this word independence. When we say that somebody has given independence to me or somebody, any nation, there is somewhere एक गुलामगिरी की भावना उसमें भी कहीं ना कहीं colonial thinking उसमें भी है, ऐसा मुझे लगता है. तो इवन इंडिपेंडेंस डे का नाम भी हम बदल के नेशनल डे बना सकते हैं क्या, और कुछ कह सकते हैं क्या? तो इसके ऊपर भी, ऐसे विषयों के ऊपर मैं चाहता हूं कि हमारे MIT वर्ल्ड पीस यूनिवर्सिटी के छात्रों ने सोचना चाहिए, उन्होंने विचार करना चाहिए, तब जाके आप एक सोशली रिलेवेंट नागरिक और एक कमिटेड सिटीजन with whatever this economic development and prosperity is an important thing for any nation to develop. But a very complete graduate, you will be able to evolve through this exercise. That is my feeling. So that's how this very DNA of the World Peace Syllabus and so many other activities, the Rural Immersion Program, we have given the 1 lakh rupees fund to our fellow teachers, some 700 faculties, and we have said that they need to get connected with 5 students. And that money we have to utilize for the students only on the innovation. And through that process, some 3,500 people can get connected with 700 faculties. And that's how the innovation culture can be developed. And this particular ride is again an extension of this very innovation fund, what we distributed to the teachers for, and we believe that through this idea of ride, we'll be able to truly create a culture of research, innovation, design, and entrepreneurship for MIT World Peace University for the benefit of student community. So once again, I compliment all of you, and particularly the next ride when we think about ride 2023. So the student community need to take 100% ownership. That is my one appeal here, that this year, definitely the management, some academic leaders and the students, they have worked together. But next year, when we built up this, the logistic supports and other support can be given to the institution, the student community. But we built up this 2023 RIDE event, and it should not be the event, it has to be a continuous process. As Mr. Patil just now said about the Accelerator One Center for the, the faster development. We have some another, the incubation centers also at our campus. So please take the benefit of all these, ideas, my dear friends. There are some dedicated fund also the institution has allocated for the entrepreneurship and to create a startup culture. So I expect that you all take the full benefit of many such ideas, create an interdisciplinary dialogue, not just the engineering student isolatedly working with their own fellow colleagues or a law students or a liberal arts student, but you all need to work together for to solve the problems of the society, which will make you a very hands-on practical through such experience. I think you will evolve very unique individual. That is our firm belief and confidence. So once again, it's a great start, and the great platform has emerged in the vastness of the country. Lieutenant General Arunji, thank you so much for your time and very inspiring speech. And lastly, the great blessings of our own founder, who created such a large network of education in city of Pune, Maharashtra, and at the national level. And of course, as I said in my the inaugural speech, that one of the greatest innovation, the laboratory of the world peace dome, the biggest dome of the world, what he could create and envisage in the year 2003-04, and he manifested that idea. And ultimately, after 12 to 15 years, this particular World Peace Dome has taken the great shape, and now we are opening it for the public, that how to create the great human beings for the society. And that's the motto of MIT World Peace University. So, so please do think, my dear students, as you go out from this RIDE 2022, please do manifest, many such ideas. And once you really, with full commitment and sincerity, when you think about one such idea, that particular one idea becomes a very big idea, and which will definitely give a great satisfaction and whatever other benefits in your life for your great future. So please do manifest after so much of churning and so much of wonderful dialogue last 5 days. I expect each one of you to be very, very highly ignited, I must say. So thank you so much. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much for your words of wisdom. Indeed, everyone sitting here is in deep gratitude for creating this platform of research, innovation, design, and entrepreneurship, which will probably create opportunities for each one of us. Now it's time where I request Mr. Aryan Yadav of Innovators Club to express the gratitude.
Once again, good afternoon to one present here. 6 months of hard work, 20 rigorous days and sleepless nights, united team has led to 5 massive days, 3.5 million views and engagement on social media, 7,000 plus students participating in intensive sessions and followed by engagement has been the outcome of RIDE. This wouldn't have been possible without 14 people and their respective teams and all the volunteers and committee members. I would like to thank Atharva, Minoti, Diya, Sahil, Sarang, Harsh, Anshruti, Vanshita, Rajbir, Vedant, Smith, Vrishani, Shubh for all the coordination and help that was required and making this event possible. I would like to also thank few of my seniors who were continuously involved in the process but have graduated and are overseas right now. Mohit, Digvijay, Varad, Vedang, Rajat, Atharva, Mohit Patro, Chantu. This entire event wouldn't have been possible without the college support, and I'm extremely thankful for the entire college management, and for the same I would like to call upon Professor Dr. Milind Pandey sir to extend his gratitude.
Thank you very much. I request, before Milind Pandey sir takes over, I request all the students, volunteers sitting behind, if they can please, Pandey sir, please be part of this memorable photograph. I request all the students to stand behind the dignitaries. I request photographers to please come up stage and capture this important moment. I request everyone to please, all the student volunteers, please join the photograph. I request all the student volunteers to come and stand around revered Professor Dr. Vishwanath Karaj sir, Lieutenant General A. Arunji. Yes, please. It's an absolutely beautiful. Let's give them a big round of applause, my friends, for a very, very hard work they have put in for many, many hours, days, and weeks to make this RIDE 2022 a reality. A big round of applause to you, friends. Over to you, Pandey sir.
Thank you so much. We are coming to the conclusion of this event, very historic, very prestigious, the first ever edition of this RIDE, R-I-D-E. Professor Dr. Vishwanath Karat sir, the founder president, Honorable Executive President Rahul Karat sir, they thought of how our MITWPU students should be. They said the innovation in head, compassion in heart, and passion in belly. My friend, this passion, right? If you put this P, the passion in research, passion in innovation, passion in design, and passion in entrepreneurship, so it will be a pride. A passionate MITWPU for taking up this ride to the next level. My friends, the total 4 parts of this 5-day event. The first from the dais, the direct dialogue between the successful startups, their views, their failures, their success. Second was the huge success of mentor-student connection. More than 500 mentors came, they nurtured, they motivated. Then the stalls, more than startup, there was a dialogue between the students and successful startups. So live demonstration, the first-hand learning. And the last was the cultural program for all of you. The Code Tantra test, I'm extremely thankful for all the team members who made it happen for the Code Tantra test, the controller of examination, his team, the Department of Computer Science and their teams, the expert talks, all the 20 expert talks, the panel discussions, all the students who participated in lightning talks, quizzes. This would not have been possible without the support from all the central teams, all the divisional heads, HOS, AHOS, all my dear colleagues, faculty members of Division 1, 2, 3, 4, the CIOP office and team, my office and team, the felicitation team, the startup ecosystem team, and more than above, the press, media, the print media, the digital media. I would like to thank every one of you. किसी ने बहुत अच्छा कहा है. What is the next? The Ride 22 concludes now. What is there? Just now, Executive President said the Ride 23. बट एक शायर बड़ा अच्छा कहता है कि जिंदगी की असली उड़ान बाकी है, जिंदगी की असली उड़ान बाकी है, जिंदगी के कई इम्तिहान अभी बाकी है, अभी तो नापी है मुट्ठी भर जमीन हमने, अभी तो सारा आसमान बाकी है. My friends, long way to go, but this ride, that is the future of India, the future of world. And now let me tell you something very unique, the conclusion of this event. I said, the first ever universal innovation, I'm using a word, universal innovation is the World Peace Dome. The first time in the known human history, spiritual-oriented scientific laboratory for all of us, for all my students, the students from the 152 programs, the courses at this MIT World Peace University, the spiritually oriented scientific laboratory, the first ever innovation happened universally is the World Peace Dome. And that is created by none other than our founder, president, Vishwadharmi, Professor Dr. Vishwanath D. Karat sir. वो कभी बोलते नहीं कि मैंने किया. The best part, he's the great leader, great visionary, but he always used to say, ये बन गया, ये मैंने नहीं किया, ये तो भगवान ने किया है, ये तो ईश्वरी शक्ति ने किया है. My friends, right, very rightly pointed out by him, he said research, innovation, design, entrepreneurship, and the most important is consciousness and ultimate reality, the truth. The entire journey from Saint Naneshwara to Albert Einstein. अगर जीवन में कुछ समझना है, तो अंतिम सत्य की यदि खोज में है, so this is the journey from Saint Naneshwara to Albert Einstein. You can see, my friends, the ancient knowledge system. You can see the Panini. Next, the Charaka, the Charak Sanhita we know. These are all part of our national education policy and the Indian knowledge system. Then the Kautilya, the Arthashastra. Next, the Aryabhatta. They are all innovators. They were all the thinkers. They thought of the entire universe. आर्यभट्टा के बाद है द वराह मिहिर, नेक्स्ट द नागार्जुना, you can read, next the Bhaskaracharya, and the next is the creator, the universal creation, the first time, the first innovation in the legacy of this Indian knowledge system is the World Peace Dome. A big round of applause for Professor Dr. Vishwanath D. Karad. And I request the team, those who are promoting the world peace, to please come on to the dais. And I request Honorable Dr. Vishwanath Karad, sir, the standing ovation for this first ever innovation, and that is the World Peace Dome, the scientific laboratory. Sir, I request you to please accept my friends, a big round of applause and a standing ovation for Honorable Professor Dr. Vishwanath D. Karad, sir. Thank you.
Request my technical team to relay a film on World Peace Dome, please.
I appeal to the Vice President and Honorable Chief Minister to recognize this World Peace Dome as a structure of national and global importance and support to promote it in such a way that it evolves as one of the prominent tourism destinations of the world.
21वीं शताब्दी में मेरी भारत माता विश्व गुरु बनने की काबिलियत रखता है. It will become a विश्व गुरु in the 21st century. उसका छोटा सा उदाहरण, छोटा सा सिंबल यहाँ बन गया है, ऐसा मेरा मानना है.
Connecting the modern technologies, the modern sciences with the ancient sciences. A big round of applause, and I request the traditional Varkari Sampradaya, the very innovation, the very innovative, please come onto the dais from both the sides. This is the तालियों की गूंज होनी चाहिए. The World Peace Dome, the spiritual-oriented scientific laboratory, mind, matter, spirit, and consciousness. The first innovation, I said the universal innovation, is World Peace Dome. Big round of applause, my friends. This is the tradition over the last 750 years. The Varkari cult. तालियां बजनी चाहिए, my friends. Please have a clapping for this very unique.
ज्ञानोबा माऊली तुकाराम
ज्ञानोबा माऊली तुकाराम
ज्ञानोबा माऊली तुकाराम ज्ञानोबा माऊली तुकाराम
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
My friends, with this, we have come towards the conclusion of Ride 2022. I now request everyone to rise in their seats for National Anthem. And my friends, please note, 5 minutes past 2, that is 14:05 hours, that is precisely 8 minutes from now, you will have your Code Tantra test live. So please ensure that you are seated for next few minutes. Your test will go live at 5 minutes after 2 p.m. Can we have National Anthem, please? Bharat Mata Ki! Bharat Mata Ki! Bharat Mata Ki! Thank you very much. Students, the dignitaries on the dais, thank you very much for your participation. I request students to be seated. The Glimpses film can be ran in the background now as we will go through the hardships that have been put in by many students for last so many weeks. I request my technical team to relay the Glimpses film at the background. Okay, this is important. Your test will go live in 4 minutes from now. These are your details. Thank you very much. welcome to one and all annual 5-day Innovation Conclave, RIDE 2022.
She's an entrepreneur, she's a mother, she's a wife, she's energetic. She loves to promote entrepreneurs. She's hardworking, she's number focused. She's the shark at the Shark Tank. You all have seen her so many times on the television. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, put your hands together to welcome Namitathapar.
What they need is the right mentorship. What they need is capital. What they need is the right forum. And I'm so happy that MIT is doing that today through this very unique initiative called RIDE. You can build the brands you've committed to building. You can bring down the attrition. You can bring down the sales returns and expiry. These are my 5 metrics. The day you start loving yourself with your flaws, you will be unstoppable. So go for it.
Sustainability is the future. Any kind of innovation in sustainability, customers require that thing, and you should think of that thing in your future endeavor.
Unification of science and spirituality alone can bring peace to the mankind, can be truly achieved. That how this startup and innovation culture can be built up.
Soul is that mechanism which makes you think, and mind is the controlling factor to make the brain promote and understand the mechanism.
And if you are out of your fear of failure, there is nothing that can stop you.
Till you graduate, there are immense opportunities as students. And after you graduate, you realize that, oh shit, I missed on so many opportunities.
Greetings to everyone present here on the day 2 of RIDE 2022.
जिसमें कुछ आगे बढ़ने की हिम्मत है, ताकत है, वही इनोवेशन कर सकता है.
Who might be using YouTube are quite well aware about, and that is inner engineering.
India should be below companies with far fewer people. You guys work harder, you're just as smart, if not smarter, but there's a gap on what you need to focus on.
People are scared of buying electric bikes or electric cars is range anxiety. And how will I end up charging? Will I get stranded? So we decided to innovate that let's put a charging station at the world's highest peak.
In today's era, with you guys, the visual is a lot more important than anything else.
जब लोगों के सेंटर नहीं चल रहे, तब इस वक्त हमारा बिजनेस 60% अब ऑफलाइन स्टार्ट हो गया.
Design thinking, got some idea of the user centricity and innovation that can happen with design thinking, and you use it in your careers.
People who are passionate to hatch their big ideas.
This alternative energy source could hold the key to combating climate change.
Which country has the third largest pharma sector?
The answer for the question is India. Truly leave behind a better world.
never seen these or such events.
Success is most often achieved by those who don't know that failure is inevitable.
This is one of the best universities I've ever visited in the country.
Can I do something for the people at the bottom of the pyramid? Can I do something on women literacy? Can I do something on health and hygiene? Can I do something on sanitation?
Is a person who relentlessly pursues their goal or goals, if you wish, to be a serial entrepreneur.
Is the key need of the hour. Stand in their shoes and understand what they need instead of making assumptions about them.
Don't worry about failure. You only have to be right once.
I believe rejections are something that makes you much stronger.
बोर्ड्स के बारे में तो नहीं सोच रहे हो? नहीं, अब नहीं चाहिए मुझे ये सब.